Okay, let's try for round 2 here. Just letting live go up. Facebook's being really clunky. Hopefully it's because of all those beautiful live videos in Ottawa. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Now I can make it public. And that is awesome. Okay, so let's get started. So basically, waking up is not fun. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm seeing the light come out the other end finally, and I'm happy for that. I'm going to tell you a bunch of different things. Basically, it's not easy. It is basically a process that I would say is kind of tearing myself to the ground on a daily basis, looking at anything that no longer serves, that makes me feel trapped, makes me feel uncomfortable, makes me feel lesser than other people, makes me feel anything that doesn't allow me my fullest freedom and possibility in every moment. And we're all going through this process, whether you know it or you're aware of it or not. There is a process where the universe has created space for us to all wake up. And some will refuse and they'll pass on, or they'll move to a lower timeline and ride out that to whatever completion that is. Others will jump on higher timelines and move through this and come to the new ascended Earth. The planet here, Earth, in 3D density has been battleground, testing ground, etc., for a lot of different energies for a very, very long time. It was completely out of control, and creation let its course be run, and that created a lot of malevolence and darkness and a lot of light and that. And there's so many things we could talk about for an hour, but basically it's kind of run out of its steam. The control has crushed the world to the point that people can't be free, people can't have their own freedom. The few ruling elite people, the people in control, are trying to crush the life out of us and make us completely controllable. And it has to end, because this isn't a reality that can continue. The freedom of all of us who are infinite beings, part of God, have the ability to have and create whatever we want. That ability has been crushed and taken out of us and trained out of us and programmed out of us, to the point that, I don't know, in my reality, it's really hard to create here anymore, because I don't feel there's a canvas. Everything is constantly trying to take and stop and make unhappy so that we can be fed off of. And that can't continue. So you're getting these nudges inside your body and from people around you on every moment of every day, where you're being poked and tested and tried to see inside of you the things that are not in alignment with your infinite loving self. And it can really sting sometimes. It feels like you're being attacked. It feels like you're constantly being beaten upon, or everything's never working out, and you're always unhappy and you're always angry and people are always churning you. There's a purpose for these things. So don't think you're being attacked. Don't think you're unworthy. Don't think you're in hell or some other thing. Start to believe that these things are showing you facets of yourself that are compressed or in a cage or not allowed to be out. And it's like, okay, did you give your freedom away? Okay, well, you're giving your freedom away to a whole bunch of people. So you're letting them have power over you, and you're honoring them before you honor yourself. And that's going to hurt. And after a while, you're going to say, oh, I'm a victim and this is all hurting. This is the process. This is the process to say, okay, I'm a victim and I've given all my power away. And then one day you get crushed so small by being a victim and I can't fix this and this isn't good and whatever, until one day you're going to just say, fuck it, and be so angry. You'll either hit a dark night of the soul, maybe you'll get sick or whatever, and you'll come out of it and you'll start to say, there's something wrong here. And you're going to make a choice. And that's gotta sometimes have anger in it. If you've been a victim, you've been abused, you've been hurt, you've been held down, you've been trapped, you've been caged, you've been not allowed to have your rights, etc., etc. There's Abraham Hicks does a beautiful discussion about the stair steps, the ladder of getting out of the hole of despair. You go up and okay, the first you got to be a victim, and then you got to have despair, and then you got to be whatever. I can list them to you. It's been a while since I looked at it, but eventually one of them is anger. And right now we're at a point of anger and love and other things. And this stuff is starting to boil inside of us. We're seeing people and leaders that are not respecting anybody's rights or privacy, and they just know better than everyone. They refuse to talk to anybody. It's dictate this and you take that. That is causing us this pressure inside to want to start to boil. And it's okay to boil. It's okay to yell and scream. I'm not saying go stand in the streets and be angry or violent. I'm saying let that come out in your feelings, in your body, in a quiet place. Go yell at a pillow, go in your basement and scream, turn the radio up. Start to let that stuff start to come up, because it's eating at us. It's like crunching us inside. Start to feel it. And then you can start to move that stuff. And as you get okay with that anger and that feeling in your body, eventually you can start to transmute it to love. You can start to transmute it and say, this can no longer continue. And it creates an intensity in you, an intensity of change, an intensity of something going on in your body that you haven't felt before. It might feel like achiness and discomfort, soreness, and crunches in your back, and your heart squeezing, and maybe your throat just like, I don't want to say words. These are all parts of the process of waking up. Think you've got a band on here and a bunch of beliefs that say, I can't speak. Every time I speak, nobody listens to me. And eventually, as you use your power and your anger and you take your power back and say, no fucking more and no fucking more, those bands start to come off, and then you can start to freely flow. And once you get the anger out, and once you get all the vitriol out, you can start to flow and say, this is unacceptable. You can stand in front of it without having to hurt anybody or be angry. You just let it flow. And it's like, you will not speak to me like that. I have rights in this world. Where the hell do you get off saying that? And you can love, and you can say, stop. This is my freedom. This is my human rights. This is my love. This is my whatever. And it starts to change. That anger inside starts to turn to love. It starts to open you. That crushing of anger that hasn't been expressed goes like this. But the minute it has been expressed, and then you can live yourself and you can be confident and comfortable that you can be in your full power, magic starts to happen. And that magic is you awakening. And it is not fun. It does not feel squishy and lovey at first. It is powerful. It is visceral. It is crazy that you're having to sit with that every day. So don't sit with it every day. Get back into it. Start to move it. It's going to feel. You're going to want to talk. You're going to want to speak. You're going to want to express emotions. Go sit in your car in the middle of a empty parking lot in their back corner. And some days I just scream and yell and let all that pain come out, and the tears are streaming down, because that is the trap that's inside of you, the darkness, the squishing, crunching control, trying to kill you and make you stop and feeding off you and making you unhappy all the time. All that's required to make this stop is say, no fucking more. And all of a sudden that's a declaration. And it's like, oh, they can't come in anymore. They can't touch me. They can't, no fucking more. And then get your calm, start to breathe, start to figure out what's you, not being poked all the time saying, hey, listen to me, you're not good enough, whatever. And then start saying, I am good enough. I love you. I love this body. I love this person. I love this Paul. I love this world. And then that goes out. No more. No more. Say it at the top of your lungs. No fucking more will I be attacked. No more will I live under control. No more will I live in all this vitriol and shit. That's the first step. Once you make that step, you command darkness. You command everything. Once you get your power back, you're going to understand this. But I'll tell you right now, you command darkness. No more. The attack stops. The control stops. The bullshit stops. Now. So be it, and so it is. Punctuated at the end. And then sit in the calm and the peace, and more emotions are going to bubble up. Start taking your power back. Say, I choose to take my power back now. stuff starts to come back. You're going to start to feel stronger and better. And anytime something's coming at you and you don't think you've chosen it or whatever, just say, no more, stop. And they will stop in their tracks because they trained you so good, like a little puppy that says, you'll let me do whatever the hell I want to you. No more. Then start growing. Start finding other people that have these same beliefs and thoughts. Come sit on lives like this. We will talk about this stuff. Go to my New Perspectives on Reality YouTube page. There's like 100 hours of stuff talking about going through all this stuff. And it's emotional and it's heavy and it'll crush you sometimes. And other times you'll be elated and bliss. But more and more and more, your vibration increases, and your reality and your world around you starts to change. And the people that stay here, the people that were connected in the old ways, they may drop away, your family may drop away, your other stuff, until they raise their vibration back up. But codependency, narcissism, all this crap that we all live with is just everybody trying to feed off of each other because they don't have enough for themselves. Start taking yours back. I am whole. I am complete. I am love. I am God. Say these things. They are bringing you to the bliss. They'll bring you to the lover that you want, the perfect relationships, all the abundance and money and jobs that you love and stuff like that. Maybe it's not even a job. Maybe it's just traveling around the world. You are meant to have all those things. So trust that there's something going on and you will have all those things because you deserve it. I deserve it. And I'm learning it. That's this process. So sit here, talk to people, surround yourself with people, go into communities that have all this stuff. Go to my Living Your Light community, just search it up, Living Your Light community on Facebook. There's a private and a public one. Get into my Awakening Through Sexuality community. We can start talking about stuff that'll really crack you open rapidly in pleasure and for yourself. It all begins with you doing these things for yourself, not finding some other person or whatever, but getting back in touch with your body. All these things are going to make it so much easier and so much more comfortable to move through all this mess and all this shit that's been programmed into your body and you weren't even aware of from the minute you were born. This is awakening, is clearing it all, starting to push it out, finding out what pieces are you, what pieces are somebody else, what is pleasing and why are you pleasing, and getting back to 3 key principles that will change everything for you. Self-responsibility. You'll never be a victim again. You will understand that these things are happening for me, not to me. You'll get into accountability. You'll start to learn how to deal with your energies, your anger, your frustration, and do it in a way that doesn't harm and smash other people. And finally, vulnerability. Start talking about the shit that's trapped inside you. You're going to find out hundreds and hundreds of other people have had those exact same experiences. And by speaking about it, you're going to be able to get through it. All this stuff is coming at you. The universe, the God, the source, the divine, whatever you want to call it, is doing everything to hold you so comfortably in its hands and to get you through this really messy stuff. And it's sending people that have had experiences like myself, and there's tons of them on my page. If you see anybody on my page, they're people you can trust. Go listen to them. Go attend their events. Go talk to them. Whatever you need, come talk to me. Whatever you need. You have everything you need to get through what's about to happen. And it might be messy and it might make you question everything, but you're going to get through the end and it's going to be magic, because I'm already feeling the magic. So I love you. This is meant to help get you on a path. And if you don't agree with it, move on. If you do agree with it, there's tons and tons of information. I'll put the New Perspectives on Reality YouTube below. There's even the Facebook group now. Start talking. You need some support. You need some like-minded people, and we're here for you. So I love you all. Have a good day, and talk soon. Watch the whole video if you're just tuning in. Thank you for coming.